All right, so welcome back, guys. It's your boy Luke. So we got funded yesterday, and today I am having max allocation with Alpha Futures. So we have 350k accounts, and we also are trading on a 150k account on Tradify, also funded. So on your left side, you have the 150k account. On your right side, in the Tradeovate app, you have the 350ks. So I entered a trade. It was a buy. It was a continuation, as you can see. I happened to place my stop loss badly on the 150k account and it got stopped out, but I was safe on the three accounts. My stop loss wasn't triggered, but that is my re-entry off of the confirmation that that fair value gap is going to hold. Stops are going to go below the volume imbalance or half of it, so I'm going to move them on both. Stop loss is going to move on both to leave room for those equal lows that price had put in to be swept and the market continuing lower. So stops are going to move. Now this is proper stop loss management. Now this is how you manage risk. So I had to move my stop losses to secure those lows. These lows you can see right here. These two lows right there, I expect the market to come and take them out and then push higher. So my stop loss went below this 1 minute candle. I want you to look on the right hand side. 1 minute candle in the volume imbalance. This was my stop loss because this had come into this and respected it, so I didn't expect it to be disrespected, and it closed bullish, leaving us a bullish wick. Now this is a rejection block right there. Stop loss is the same on this side right there. So risk is defined. We have that entry of a 3-minute fair value gap, which is this. We have Thursday's first presentation fair value gap inversed, market retraced into this, then pushed higher. So I'm expecting the market to go above this and take out this buy side at these equal highs right there, and I'm expecting a continuation further after that. So let's speed this up. Let's speed this up a little bit. All right, so as you can see, the lows were taken, had a strong rejection off of that, and that was the only drawdown we faced. We took one trade, so because the other one was, this was a mistake. I didn't count that because nothing was aligned. Now as you can see, let me yank the speed down a little bit because there is something I wanted to show you guys. Do that too. All right, we took out these highs. I'm having equal highs right here. As you can see, I'm having a fair value gap above price, so I expect there is high chance of that fair value gap pushing price lower. So that means my target has to be reached before we happen to trade deeper into that fair value gap. So that's why I noticed I had to add on this trade. So I'm having 5 contracts in. I'm looking at this order block. I was looking for 1,000, and so I was looking for $1,200 for the day. So that was my order block, and that was my addition to that. So it's 8 contracts. A drop lower into this fair value gap also initiates adding to that entry. So you can see the stop loss moves to the low of the second candle of the fair value gap. I'm looking forward to adding into contracts at consequent encroachment of that. Looking at consequent encroachment. Yeah, beautiful. That. Looking for a simple rejection, and I'm in. So those are 10 contracts right there. As I told you, the reason for this, I normally don't add to my trades. I enter at once, and I want to maximize the maximum profits of those contracts that I have. But I told you I'm having a bullish fair value gap over higher time frame, and it can lead to a reversal. So I'm looking at that buy side liquidity right there. As you can see, I entered 3 contracts right there. Now this is pyramiding. This is a skill called pyramiding. This is something you develop over time. So look at my stop loss placement. That candle hasn't closed yet. You can get a drop. So I'm looking at the lower quadrant of that fair value gap to place my stop loss right there. Now this is pure stop loss placement. So stop loss is at the lower quadrant. We close above it, above the fair value gap, and I happen to move it to that current low because I don't expect the market to come back and drop lower below that low. I expect the market to just move on to form a bullish order block right there on the higher time frames, and we just continue higher. So currently floating at 630 US dollars. My target is 1,200 on this account. The other 2 accounts already failed at $300 per account. So that was a little bit, that had to be a little bit secretive. But I have more accounts that I won't talk about. But for the time being, you can get to know about these. So I'm looking at those highs being taken out. Then after that, I can look for further take profits. So that is how we are floating right now. I think I'm going to speed this up a little bit. Speed that up a little bit. As you can see, now we attack the highs I told you about, and my goal is not yet reached. So I'm looking at that fair value gap. How far can the market go inside of it before it reverses? And I'm having the quadrants just like that. So I'm looking at that lower quadrant as my goal, or the consequent encroachment. So we happen to just rally smoothly above the lower quadrant. So I'm looking at consequent encroachment as my take profit, as you can see. So I'm having that as a bullish fair value gap on the 1 minute. That is the lower quadrant. The consequent encroachment of that fair value gap aligns with the lower quadrant of the bullish higher time frame fair value gap. All right. Now the market happens to just dance over my take profit. I got edged, and my goal had reached, but I stopped. Take profit was far away. So looking into that, took my take profit lower, expecting the market to just stop me in, and I should get out of this shithole. But anyway, we are on the road to getting our first ever payout. It is just day 10 of this series, and we are already funded. We have only 1 losing day in the month of January. I hope it ends at that, and we only have 1 losing day. So that is my journal. As you can see, I just pray it just continues just like that. So this is my journal. This is everything. It is a lot. It is a lot, as you can see. But this is it. Let me show you. I wanted to show you guys something. This is our current consistency. This is some of the money we are generating. Have only 1 losing day, and we have the rest being winners. This was a week where we had the internet log shut down, but we have this. This has been our best week. Had 1.3k on Tuesday. We didn't trade on Monday, it was a bank holiday. We had 1.3k on Tuesday, 900 on Wednesday, 1.1k on Thursday, and 900 again on Friday today. But all in all, I just hope we happen to reach the payout phase. that would be a great milestone for me in my trading journal or my trading journey. I have been doing this for the past 4 years, so it's hectic if you haven't gotten any big money that you came in promised and you wanted to make. But all in all, thank you guys for watching. A nice weekend.